Day 2 saw the end of stroke play, setting the stage for match play at the 117th Rhode Island Amateur at Wanamatonomy. On this day, no one would thrive, but 32 would try to survive the wind to advance to play in match play. Brian O'Leary is usually caddied for his former champion son Andrew, but this year, he was a contender.
It's easier caddying, especially when you have a player, Andrew's ability. You know, he can kind of hit it where you're supposed to. But even a day like today, the best players, I think, are going to have a tough time out there. There's wind, and then there's conditions like today where you got the wind and the green's real firm and fast. It was really hard to try to really just even simple shots from 100 yards, trying to figure out how to get it to stay on the green.
After an opening round 1 under 69, he shot 79 today. At +8, he thought he was perhaps outside the cut.
A slim chance, but I think I'm probably 1 or 2 higher than I would have liked to be.
But not so because of the conditions. He advances easily, tying for 12th because of the afternoon wind. Former champion Dr. George Peary and 77-year-old Paul Quigley also made match play. And former champ Tom McCormick had his struggle with the wind, and his putter, a decent 74, and overall at +11, left him near the cut line.
The interesting thing was the wind wasn't a steady mile per hour. It was gusting up to probably 25, 30, and it would shift maybe 5% in either direction, which just made it even more difficult, to be honest with you. That was one of the hardest tests of golf I've ever had in my life, for sure.
And it's supposed to get windier, I think, too, this afternoon.
Good. If it does, then good luck to the boys. Because I'll tell you what, like anything around 1-2 over is a hell of a round. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. I doubt it, but it was fun anyway.
McCormick did get into a 7-way tie for the final spot, and that spot won by John Baldwin in a playoff. Former champ Kevin Silva just 1 shot worse at +12, and he was right about the possible cut, with his final putt making the difference.
You know, I played at Montauk, so, you know, like I was just saying in there, you know, if you're not willing to play in a day like today, you know, with the wind and everything on Aquidneck Island, you're not going to play too much golf, you know what I mean? So we play quite a bit in windy conditions like this, you know, my flat stick kind of let me down a little bit.
The afternoon wave, who had the better of the wind the day before, ended up with the top 4 seeds in the even windier, tougher conditions. Bill Forcier misses the short birdie putt, and the putt was so quick he ended up 3-putting before finishing as the 4th seed at +4 overall after a 76 today. Defending champ Bobby Leopold bogeyed the first, but ended up as the 3 seed at +2. The 2nd seed, young Harry Dessel, at 3 under overall, as he shot just 1 of the 2 subpar rounds of the day, a 1 under 69. And the best round of the day was the former champ, who teed off having the best score of round 1. Brad Valois finishing up with a 64 on day 1 and a 68 on day 2 of stroke play to run away with medalist honors by 5 shots. For a look at the match play brackets, please visit rigalinks.org. I'm Don Coyne reporting.